never been arrested before this point, and I've got to say, it's not cool. Welcome everybody back to another brand new video. Today's story is all about the time that I got arrested on Halloween. Now I know it's almost Valentine's Day, but hey, they're close in date, aren't they? They're in a year. Today's video took place a couple years back, and I gotta say, it was pretty interesting, you know. Still a minor in the eyes of the law. I'm a major, if you call it handsome points, but hey, I'm okay. So, this one was a little different. How did I get arrested, you might ask? Well, I guess I wouldn't say I was exactly arrested, but I was put, you know the rule, like guilt by association. I was basically done that. Alright, this was a little different. Yeah. So, you know how I lied just a moment ago about the whole years back thing? This was actually last year. So, last Halloween. So, last Halloween, me and my family, but not all my family, just the oldest, so we were a group of older people, went together with some of our friends, and we went trick-or-treating in one car. Now, this is the problem. It's late. Halloween night, people are out. Problem! Alright, there was this one kid in the group that did not really like me. We're gonna call him Bob, alright? Bob did not really like me a lot, alright? So, we just kind of bickered. The reason why we don't like each other wasn't, he didn't like me, and guys, I hated him. I don't know why we bickered back and forth, we just did so. Well, on this one time, we made a mistake. This is before I got my license, so my mom had to drive us everywhere. And obviously, I did something and got on his nerves a little bit too much. We had been bickering all night over, guess what? The salary that veterans make. I'm not going to share with you the argument. Okay, he thinks veterinarians make more than me. Wow. Anyway, so we're trick-or-treating, and there's this one house we come to that has a lot of, it's nice, it's a nice house. Well, somebody got it in his skull that it would be a funny idea to play a prank on both the people in the house and me. So, well, I guess it wasn't really a prank in his eyes, it was more of a revenge plan set for determination. So, here's what he did. We were on a different, homeschool trick-or-treating is different, alright? Everyone in the group was homeschooled. Me, the 5 friends we had with us, and my siblings and stuff. This is different, alright? For this one, we were, sorry, these are comfy chairs! Anyway, so, what we were doing was how we did trick-or-treating was we'd get to go inside the house. We'd get to say, we'd talk for 2 minutes, and then we left. Unless it was somebody we knew, in which case we talked for hours. No, I'm just kidding, but it was a long time. So, we're at this one very nice people's house. I didn't know them, and I don't think most of us knew them either. But Mom did, and they were talking for a little bit. And Bob sneaks over and grabs a very expensive thing. It's not a vase. You guys might have known what they're called. They're called Nintendo Switches. This was apparently one of those limited edition ones. And guess what? It was valued at more than a veterinarian makes. So he stuffed it in my candy bag. I took off my candy bag. Normally I'm on my guard, but since the little ones weren't there, I thought I'd make it, Well, obviously not. Thanks, Bob. Never gonna get a break. Anyway, so we leave the house, and after we leave the house, they realize someone had stolen the Nintendo Switch. So they call the police, and the police come and investigate. And it says Halloween arrest, but I wasn't arrested on Halloween, okay? So the police started searching, detectives and stuff like that. Fingerprinting found, guess whose fingerprints? Bob's. And then they asked Bob, and Bob, being this awesome, smart, crazy guy who helped me out with so much jams, he ratted on me, apparently, and said that I had stolen the Switch and sold it. that I had forced Bob into getting it by peer pressure. They believed him because he cried. Apparently, if you cry, everyone believes you. Cool! Anyway, they're coming to my house now. They knock on the door. Bop, 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 bop. Well, okay, it wasn't like that. It was more like a... Because, they didn't really care if they got the switch or not. So, they're like, Mrs. Tyke, is your son Tyson here? Well, he's homeschooled, so yeah. So I was there, obviously. So, there I am. And they're like, did you happen to see a Nintendo Switch over by the, Blakely's home? Yeah. Why? Well, apparently, it was stolen that night. Huh. Well, what can I do for you guys? Apparently, I had no idea it had been stolen, At all. Well, my mom knew it had been stolen, but she didn't tell me because she didn't think I had any importance with it. And then, this is the weird part. They're like, oh, okay, I'm going to need you to turn around your hands behind your back. What? Right on the front porch in front of my mom and a couple of whoever else was looking behind us. I was arrested. I was handcuffed and led right to the police car. It was crazy. I mean, the whole time, my mom, no one freaked out. They just kind of stood there. They were freaking out on the inside, I could tell. They were just kind of like, what? So, I get to sit in the back of a police car, and we just go to the station, and then I hang out there until, they come down and they follow us to the station and stuff like that. And then later on and stuff, and I'm like, wait, what's happening? The whole time I'm in the cruiser in the back, I'm trying to piece together, why am I here? Something went off, right? Well, that's when I realized, Bob. He acted very fishy the moment we left the house. That's the problem with this whole robbery thing for him, was that he started acting stupid after we left the house. He acted so different before and then after that I noticed. I took notice, Take notice of things. That's how I roll. So, booyah! Found out. Told him about Bob. They went back. They found the switch. He had just stolen it, And then our argument came out in the veterinarian deal. And then they settled it. They're like, oh, yeah, a veterinarian makes way more than you. Thanks. Great. Thank you, police officers. Thank you for doing your job. Bye, bye, bye. So, that ends up the story. I did get arrested. But, it was on a assault charge. And Bob paid the price. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, enjoy. Yeah. Hope you're having a great February. Lots of great videos coming out. I'll see you guys next time in the club. Don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to reach 1 billion subscribers by the end of the year. All right, we're on our way already, but we got to go faster. Faster and faster and faster. 1 billion does not just reach itself. So, reach it. See y'all next time.